Bam. How's everybody's Sunday been? We all good? Well, let me, I got some food here. I got some, the fuck's it called? Some burritos. Oh. Let's see here. So, the plan for today, very simple. We'll be beating, what's her name? Whitney. Also, big news. Well, not really big news, but like big news. We beat Savage Omega and Monster Hunter last night. Finally. She was rough, dude. I had to swap over and get like, start getting like a block build going for my great sword. It's brutal. But hey, if it works, it works. Can probably swap over to more damage-oriented stuff once I've gotten used to the fight more. I actually, dude, I got really lucky with my drops too, because I got 3 2.0 tickets immediately, which means that I technically don't need to do the Savage fight ever again, should I not wish to. Only exception being if I want to craft both of the weapons, which I don't really want to. I don't use any of them. Sword and Shield or Insect Glaive. But hey, I'll take it though. I do still need to grab some things though, for sure. I still need to grab like what's it? I think it was the Cortex. Maybe a lens as well. Anyhow, welcome back from the ads. Dude, speaking of Omega, I just saw a really funny post here of like somebody who's actually insane, like not right in the head insane. Look at this shit, dude. They're playing with the Akuma set, and this is the shit they do. Dude, what? Why? How? That is insane behavior, dude. That is actual insane behavior. We've got another video to watch too. The new Resonator showcase for Wuthering Waves, Galbrenna, which is who we will be pulling for as well. So let's take a look. Let's see what she's holy shit. This is what would happen if Virgil and Dante had a child.
Galbrenna, ready to join the hunt.
Dude, with the Bayonetta? Dude. I guess if Virgil and Bayonetta had a child. That is very Dante as well. That's spinny. That's crazy, dude.
By my trigger. Enter Hell's Gate.
Scorched to
Rise from Hellfire.
Dude, she looks so insane, man. Also, wood.
Tainted Hellfire.
devour them all.
Who's my next prey?
She's so flashy. What the fuck?
It really opened up their coffers.
Oh shit.
The usual.
This is the upfront. Finish the job,
Just
and
tell me. Is it a worthy opponent?
Damn, bro. Dude, she's cool. She's cool. She's cool. Looking. Dude.
Galbrenna, ready to join the hunt.
That's crazy, dude. That's crazy, dude. She's insane looking. Dude, yeah, true. Hold on. How long is this? Okay. Holy dude. Wait. Wait. Okay. Dude. Wait. Why does this fit so well? Wait. Dude, that's so sick. That's so sick. This fits so fucking well. What? Dude, whenever I gotta do hard content in this game now, and if I get her, I know what I'm blasting.
That day, if our positions were switched,
What? Virgil jump scare.
be different.
Anyway, dude, that's so sick. That works so incredibly well. What the fuck? Oh man, that's so sick, dude. Holy. Let me take a sip of my water. And she's out in like, I think 3 days or so, right? Which means 1, 2, 3. She'll probably be out around like Wednesday, actually. Their patch cycles are so strange to me. I can never like pin it down. We still need to catch up too. That's so sick. Dude, actually, you know what I've heard? It's really interesting about WoW. Basically, it looks like they're completely axing almost all add-ons officially. Which, I'ma be real for a second. I'ma be so real for a second. I agree. I think add-ons are, ironically enough, one of the worst things to happen to WoW. Now, I think they can push the game in a really good way, in the sense that it shows what you need. It shows what the devs need to work on. It's a brilliant example of, this is an issue because I need to do this and this. Right? This is an issue because whenever I want to do this, the UI is shit or whatever, right? So that gives me the idea that having add-ons is a good way to show where the game is lacking and where people need something to make something better. However, what happened in WoW is there was a distinct issue where the add-ons were so good, I guess, quote-unquote good. Effective is probably the bet. The add-ons were so effective that it ended up causing all of the raid encounters, which were still objectively hard mechanically, to become easy peasy. This kind of began this sort of like arms race between Blizzard cooking up raids and the add-on makers cooking up add-ons to trivialize these raids for the world's first teams and whatnot. And this ended up making it so that bosses and raid encounters were so difficult and so complex that they were practically undoable unless you were running add-ons. And not just any add-ons, like really big beefy add-ons that basically told you how to fight. And even then, it was kind of like a difficult thing to do. Now, I think now them removing that is a big thing. It's gonna cause a lot of pains within the community. WoW, I think it's gonna cause a lot of issues from the get-go. But I kind of think it is a necessary pain period to get to a better game. I think at the end of the day, it's a better outcome to basically just be like, yep, let's get rid of all of the add-ons and therefore design the game in a better, more fun and more readable way. Let's see. Should I fire up El Pokemon? Continuing our Soul Silver playthrough. That Soul do be silver. So, I've actually not done too much since last time I played. I did a little bit. I did a little bit of gaming. There we go. Any mods currently present? Can we set the game to Pokemon? Just raw Pokemon. So yeah, last time I played, we didn't do too much. Okay, one big thing happened. So you might have noticed it already, but I leveled up all of our Pokemon to 20. Heracross being our MVP probably for this next fight, as the sole bug type that we have, is one level higher. But beyond that, our Wooper evolved. He is now Quagsire, making him probably our best, like, tanky boy on the team right now. He'll be. Let me turn this down a little bit. He'll be our bro to keep us safe. And he's now got a mud bomb as well, which is a little less accurate, but hey. Ah! Everything is around level 20 now, and I'd say we're in a good position to... Oh, it always does 40 damage. Right. I remember Dragon Rage doing something like that. So yeah, at the moment, this move is goated. It will one-shot almost anything at the moment. And definitely two-shot practically anything we find. So Dragon Rage, incredibly OP early game. Kind of lags behind a bit down the line. But that's fine, because at that point we'll have better dragon moves. But yeah. Hold on, I think mods are AFK right now, so let me set the game to Pokemon. Let's go. Let's set it to Heart Gold, Soul Silver for now. There you go. Let me turn up my fan as well, because it's getting a bit hot in my room. So yeah, last time we played, we did a couple of things, mainly one thing, and that was to obtain the Dratini from the stupid-ass mini-game that we did. It was a pain to do. Took us way more time than I would like it to have taken us, but we got it done in the end. We were rewarded for our efforts, and now we have a Dratini, which is better than not having a Dratini, I'd personally say. So before we head off to the gym, let's take a look around. So this is the big shopping center, right? Going to a department store. Store has a decent selection, but some items are only available as game corner prizes. Ow. Mom's good at bargain hunting. She always buys stuff at lower prices. Classic. I'm raring to shop again today. Raring to... Do we have some shopping addicts in here? Some shopaholics? What do I need? Okay, I want to buy something. What do we got here? Okay, this place starts giving us hyper potions. That's pretty good. And max potions. I didn't see that. Revives too. Okay, this is where we're gonna start getting some good shit from. Very nice. I think at most we only need super potions at the moment. I don't think we're quite at the level for needing anything above that. And we can start buying Ultra Balls. These are really good. These are gonna start being the things that we need to mainly buy. In fact, I think from this point on, we should be buying Great Balls instead of Pokeballs. Most Pokemon that we'd want to buy now, let's buy 2 Ultra Balls just in case. Yeah, most... Can we get better repels yet? Yes, we can get super repels and max repels. Now, I think... So the price difference here is... It's 100... So it's 50 per. So 200... 150... I generally think it's probably best to buy super repels. We'll just buy 3. Mainly for the singular reason of super repels are money-wise the most value. So if a normal repel is 350 and a super repel is 500 and the max repel is 700, you can kind of break it down. So 350 for the base 100. You pay another 150 to get another 50 steps, and then another 200 for the extra 50. So if we're just looking at the pure monetary value here, the super repel is technically worth the most out of them, I think. I got my Abra at the game corner. Now it's my best partner. Aw. We're gonna save up. Not save up. We're gonna hold off getting an Abra. As much as I would kind of want an Abra and by extension Alakazam, because I think Alakazam is just an incredibly strong Pokemon. I kind of want to get an Espeon because I feel like an Espeon is a spicier pick. I don't think I've ever had an Espeon, and for that reason mainly, I kind of just want to... go for an Espeon. I'm really impatient. I use X-Speed in battle to speed up my Pokemon. Hey! When you battle, do you use X-Special? It's awesome. It really jacks up special attack. Wow. And what do you sell? Okay, you sell the actual stat up things. These are so expensive. So, the difference, in case you're new to Pokemon, the difference between X Special, X whatever, and then these is these will raise the EVs. Now, what are EVs? There are 2 separate stat pools that a Pokemon draws from. Well, technically 3. Number one of those is its base stats. Each Pokemon has a base stat, and every single one of those Pokemons will start off with stats like that. Then you have IVs, which are essentially their inherited genetic traits, which can differ from Pokemon to Pokemon, even of the same thing. So for example, if I have this Quagsire and then I catch a different Quagsire, most of the time they'll have completely different, or at least slightly different IVs. I believe they are like inherited values or inherent values, something like that. Innate whatever, right? And a Pokemon just is spawned with them. You can breed Pokemon to get better IVs, but as a whole, IVs are basically a set value that exists upon a Pokemon being spawned, and those can differ a relatively fair amount. And finally, you have EVs, which I believe are effort values, if I'm not mistaken. And what these do is you can increase these. These will start off at 0, and as you train a Pokemon and level it up and fight different types of opponents, they will yield different EVs for the stats that are allocated to the Pokemon. So, obviously, all of these go to attack, defense, special attack, defense, speed, and HP. And there are certain Pokemon you can, like, farm to get a specific value that you want from the EVs. Alternatively, you can also give them these, which will permanently increase their EVs. Again, IVs are unchangeable once a Pokemon exists. You know, once a Pokemon has been spawned. Once a specific Pokemon, right? Obviously, like I said, each type of Pokemon, like for example, 2 Quagsires will have likely different IVs. But every Pokemon starts with the same EVs, and those are the ones that you can change around, and that's where you get the most stat differences from. So whenever a Pokemon evolves, evolves, whenever Pokemon levels up, that's kind of the stat increases that you see to a degree. Obviously, high level means like better stats, I believe, but you also have certain ones that go higher, and those I believe are IVs, if I'm not mistaken. EVs, so you can't increase IVs. Yeah, but then Protein to crank up their attack. Yeah, and each of them gives a different stat value. Very cool. 5th floor, what do you guys got for me? TMs. Okay. Flash. It doesn't actually tell you. Evade all attacks. Does it not tell you the name? Is Endure, I think. Wow, kind of crazy that they don't tell you the name of the TMs here. 2-turn attack. Blast, Bundled Beam. I think this is that Solar Beam? Wall of Light, that's Light Screen. And that's, I think, Protect. Some shit like that. What else have we got? This is a fighting move. User attacks at full power may lower the supposed special... Oh, is this, I think this is close combat. I'm not certain now. Supposed attack when an intense blast, intense blast of all-consuming fire. Is this Fire Blast? Right, I think, okay. Yeah, okay, so this is close combat. So this is Solar Beam, this is close combat, this is Fire Blast, this is Thunder, and this is Blizzard. And this is Hyper Beam. Okay, gotcha. Hello, oh, your Pokemon is very attached to you. This move should be perfect for a pair fight like you. And with this we get... What did he give us? Is it Embargo? Or Return? Oh, right, it's Return. I don't know why that threw me off so much. Yeah, we got Return. Sick. And we still have a level above the... Wait, do you give anything else? Okay, no. Let's talk to the NPCs. You can't rename a Pokemon you get in a trade. The name is a reflection of the original trainer's feelings for it. I'm sure it is. On Sundays, a lady comes to check out Pokemon. She even gives away TMs. Oh! Oh, I see. That's funny. That's funny. I do collect Pokemon. Do you have a want to trade for my Machop? Ah, if you have a Drowsy, you can trade for a Machop. That's probably to cover your base against what's her name? Whitney. Because if you don't have a fighting type, she's tough. Do you listen to the radio? Which shows do you prefer? I like Buena's password. When I catch it, I take notes so I don't forget the password. That's why my Poke Gear is full of scribbles. And this is the top floor. If you're tired, try the vending machine's drinks. Your Pokemon will love them too. And you can buy them. Which I think they're like quick heals, if I'm not mistaken. Sunday's prize will be TMO2, a luxury ball, or a berry. Daily drawing corner. Ah, alright, let's do that. Please draw one. I got a luxury ball. I believe catching something in it increases their base friendship with you, right? Yes. Gumball that makes a wild Pokemon grow friendly. So, friendship obviously is a pretty solid stat all around, but more than that, certain Pokemon evolve by high friendship levels. So certain Pokemon, mainly in this generation, Eevee, has 2 separate evolutions that require high friendship. Those being Umbreon and Espeon. We're looking to get Espeon, in fact. So, that works out. Oh shit, I forgot that there's, like, this place. But Joke, help us move that container. Oh, hell yeah. An Ultra Ball? Wow! This warehouse gets cleaned in a matter of seconds, thanks to Machoke. The stuff on the ground is junk. Take it if you want. Ah, yes, an Ultra Ball. Junk. Machoke, help us move that container. Thanks, bud. A burn heal. Very nice. There we go. And finally, we grab ourselves a Ether. Ether! Which will help us restore PP to a move. And we're allowed to take all of it too. What a nice coincidence. This, however, is something we don't quite have access to yet. Anyway, off we pop. Take me to the first floor. The ground floor, some might say. Bum ba bum ba da ba bum ba bum. Dun, 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 dun. I got in trouble for playing in the basement of the department store. Bruh. Okay. This kid. But I can't find it anywhere because it's down here. You have to like... It's like really out of the way. It's crazy. There's the bike store. I don't think we get a bike yet. Hey, Roku. I opened a branch here, but I can't sell my bicycle. Why is that? Did you ride a bicycle and advertise it for me? Oh, we can get it now. Really? Great. Give me your name and phone number and I'll loan you a bicycle. Yep, here you go. Yippee! Ads, what the fuck? Immediately ambushed by ads. That's pretty funny. There you go. Ah! Oops. When I use an item on my Pokemon, it acts really glad. Got hit with ads 4 times. Damn. Let me see a Pokemon. I get a feeling that it really trusts you. Aww. So yeah, this brings up an important thing. If you want to raise your friendship on a Pokemon, you have to be really careful. Because a Pokemon will develop, it will lose its, like, some of its friendship with you if you let it faint. So if you're not good, and you aren't careful, you're gonna end up losing friendship, which sucks. Sucks. But welcome back, Roku. How you doing? You're the PP person. That explains it. We're about to fight Whitney. Demon Spawn herself. Right. Let's head on over to Whitney. So, we fought all of the trainers in here, and now we have Heracross at the ready to do some damage. Real question is, who do we want to start with? Also, should we give any items to anybody at this point? Let's see. Berries. We've got a person berry. Recover from confusion, which is pretty solid, actually. Yeah. Prevent from power of grass types. Just a little every time it inflicts damage. It's probably an item we should use on someone. Probably something that's a little tankier. We can either put on... I think Geodude might be the best bet for this. Or Quagsire. Quagsire, probably. Excuse me. Alright. Let's save before fighting, obviously. Thank you, Dylan. Who is sending out first? Let's start off nice and simple. Get Heracross out in the beginning. And... there we go. Hi, I'm Whitney! You! I saw you at the Golden Tower, at the radio tower just now. I don't know why I said Golden Tower. Unless it did say Golden Tower and I've just got short-term memory loss. Everyone was into Pokemon, so I got into it too. Pokemon are so cute. You want a battle? I'm warning you, I'm good. She is not joking. This is Whitney. She has a monstrous team that will knock you flat if you haven't prepared properly. May I ask, how is that so? She only has 2 Pokemon. Well, firstly, she has 2 relatively high level Pokemon. Clefairy and a Miltank. The Clefairy is annoying, but if you prep accordingly, it's not an issue. The main issue, however, comes from this monster that she's about to send up next. This is her Miltank. This thing can sweep your team. Hey, just one left, but I ain't losing. Hey, Cap. Good luck today. Thank you. I'll be doing well. All right, Miltank. Let's see. I think we can start off with a Brick Break. How much damage does that do? Nice. Poor me, dude. This is Nuzlocke or just for funsies? This is for funsies. I do not trust my skill enough to try an actual Nuzlocke yet. But we are trying to play this game with minimal, like, feints. I intend to play it almost as if it were a Nuzlocke, you know? Hey, Kilos. Dude, I spent all this time hyping up Whitney. But I guess this is what happens if you prep a lot. It becomes very simple. Rivers are red up flowing and it's making me tweak. Make sure to take it easy, Roku. Wow, dude, she cries. You meanie. Wow. Dude, she oh no, you made Whitney cry. It's okay, she'll stop soon. She always cries when she loses. No? Am I supposed to? What? What do you want? A badge? Oh, right, I do need a badge. All right, I forgot. I forgot too. Here's the plain badge. I received a plain badge from Whitney. The plain badge lets your Pokemon use strength outside of battle. Oh, you can have this too. Attract, of course. This is a very gimmicky move. Let's see if she explains that. It makes full use of a Pokemon's charm. Isn't it just perfect for a cutie like me? That's right. I heard that this thing called the Pokeathlon Dome is now open right next to the national park. You should go try it, since you're so good at battling with your Pokemon. So I think I'm fairly certain Attract... Can I get through, please? Thank you. Is a move that will, if you have the opposite gender of Pokemon, it will make the other Pokemon fall in love. Which is a pain in the ass, because it's a status that means that sometimes your Pokemon will just not attack. I don't know what the other downsides are to it, though. I'm not knowledgeable enough. Ralph! The hell do you want? Sup? This is Ralph. How are you? I've been spending more time with my Goldeen than I have with my kids. That's a bit sad, actually. You call your mom sometimes, too. Okay. A playthrough of this just the other day, and her Miltank didn't use rollout even once. It was wild. Holy shit. Yeah, so rollout is the sweeping move that she can do on you. The main recommendation is you just need a fighting type, basically, because otherwise there's nothing you can do to really injure the Miltank enough, and it'll start using rollout, and rollout, I believe, gets stronger the more times it gets used, and that's how she'll start one-shotting all of your Pokemon. So if you're not well prepared, you can, if you're doing a Nuzlocke especially, just end your run then and there. Yeah, that was textbook. We got our Heracross, we used Brick Break, and we took it out. In fact, we did so much damage, we one-shot the Clefairy, and 2, we then proceeded to, hold on, I should probably, hold on. We then proceeded to hit the Miltank so hard, that it needed to use a Super Potion, and as Super Potions only do a limited amount of HP, we basically chipped it away until it couldn't live anymore. Right, move Pokemon. We're moving around, so we probably actually want our HM slave chilling with us. I don't know who we should swap out, though, for the time being. Honestly, it's fine if we just move out a Heracross for now. Technically our strongest Pokemon, but I don't think we really need it at our current stage for exploring. Also, what's up, Azul? Only way she'd be worse was if her Miltank was a Chansey. I'd say only way she'd be worse if she had a Miltank and a Chansey. That Miltank is pretty important to her being one of the most annoying Pokemon, one of the most annoying trainers in the game. Where do I get strength from is the question. Who gives me strength? All right, I know what we do. So, I remember there being a... Let's swap out Rattata, actually. Who do we want to level? Ghastly, Geodude, Quilava. I think the next up to level up is, or to evolve is Geodude, so we'll put him out in front for now. So, there was a person who said, come back once you've beaten the gym. And we've done that now, so... Apparently, there's an odd tree on Route 36. They say it dances when you water it. Oh, that's a plane badge from Goldenrod Gym. Did you defeat Whitney? Well, then there's nothing to worry about, is there? I'll let you use the squirt bottle for a while then. Oh, never mind. Keep it. And this squirt bottle now allows us to travel past that Sudowoodo. What's in here, actually? We didn't fully explore. Oh, right, this guy. Hello, hello. I'm the official name rater. Want me to rate the nicknames of your Pokemon? I don't have any nicknames. So I think this is useless. I don't remember. We also have the subway, which I remember Lyra mentioning that there's trainers down here. So let's take a look. Let's see if they can keep up. I think you have some rare Pokemon with you. Let me see them. All right, Donald Duck. Slowpoke. scary, actually. I can use water gun, I think. Let's see. Let's just hit it with the magnitude and see how we fare here. There you go. Not an issue. There's the benefit of being over-leveled. Another Slowpoke. What if Whitney had a Miltank and a Chansey and then used it in a double battle? Oh boy. Only magnitude 4. I'm not sure if this will kill. It definitely won't. It's growling at me. I thought it would. Okay, magnitude 5. Does Slowpoke not learn Water Gun at level 11? Gah, I lost. That makes me mad. Hand over your money. Do you consider the Pokemon types in battle? If you know about the different types of Pokemon, you'll do better in battle. Okay, nerd. And he actually is a nerd too. Super Nerd Teru. That was an accurate descriptor. Magnemite, I believe, is a poor match. I think it's got Levitate. Let me double check though, because it's not going to one-shot me. It does not. Get wrecked with a magnitude 9. Holy shit. 07 Magnemite. We can keep Geodude out. Probably won't kill. Oh no, it will. He's just that squishy. Does he just have a full team of Magnemites? Okay, this should kill too. Okay, there's the Voltorb. Yeah, and obviously it outspeeds because it's a Voltorb, so. Be good to throw your Quilava at the magnets. Hey. Geodude's got this sorted. Anything else on here? Hello. A Pokemon Salon. Spruce up your Pokemon. What do you mean? Wait, what? Sure, who wants to get spruced up? I think Dratini wants it. What does this do? All done. Dratini looks a little happier. Oh, does it up their friendship? Oh, okay. So, I remember. You have herbal medicines that benefit you with, like, HP and, like, status cleanses and whatnot. But the downsides are, your Pokemon will like you less if you... My Pokemon just got a haircut. I'll show you how strong it is. It'd be real funny if it's, like, a bold Pokemon. Licky Tongue. Magnitude. Also, yeah, how are you gonna give that thing? You're gonna give that thing a haircut, dude. It is unironically bold. version I showed you. Trade in as a Rhyhorn for a Gligar. That's a choice. Geodude, we've been over this. What is that? Is this another nerd? I got booted out of the game corner. I kept winning at the new coin game, and they thought I was cheating. Okay. Okay, Eric. A Grimer. He's hardening. 5 is probably not going to one-shot, but he's going to do some good damage. Yeah. Do it again. 1 damage. Never realized how good Geodude is early. Such a solid Pokemon for a lot of early matches. Ooh, rollout. Let's get a rock polish. I think we get rid of defensive curl. I don't know. What should we get rid of? Any thoughts? Oh. How fast is Geodude? I don't know. Hold on. Let's take a look. It's got a base stat of 20 speed. So it's 40, 80, 100, 30, 30, 20. It's its slowest, or it's its worst stat, basically. Yeah, I don't think so either. I was just thinking that maybe in some situations it could edge out, but his role is never going to be a sweeper. I mean, he might now, he kind of might be, but that's more of a level advantage thing that he has going for him, you know? What is this? No one should be on this point. Well, I don't read. Fuck. They got me by my one weakness, enforcing rules. Welcome to the Memorial Photo Studio. We are no ordinary studio. You can wear a Team Rocket uniform to take a picture. Would you like to try it? No. Fair enough. No one should look up to Team Rocket. Yeah, sure. Yes, explain to me. Fashion case, don't you? Okay. A Dratini. Oh, right, I remember this. Pink fluff. It's just fluff. Blue feather. Oh, you can change. Okay, you can change the background here. We could do like the fluff. Make it look like a flower. Wait. Wait, what is this, dude? Perfect. See, it's good design, guys. Wonderful. Now we have all of the hearts. Beautifully over-designed. Let's display the photo right away. It needs to have a title. Feelings. It conveys a feeling. Beauty is a little difficult. A little too simple, sorry. Want. Yes. Perfect. That is the name. Want. Oh, yes. Yes, I get it now. Your aesthetics shine through. I put your photo up right here. It just looks so perfect there. There you go. Hey, look. There's a drawing. Okay. Wait, what? You never know what you're gonna get. Oh, sure. Give me some accessories. Win! A gold pedestal. Damn. Oh, good grief. My want is there. I beat Omega, not solo though. That guy is not balanced for solo fights. You are correct. Fun fact, I believe the current world record holder for Omega solo is a hunting horn. Let's see, is there a way? Speedrun.com? This? Yeah, here. So. Oh wait, no, this is, oh, this is like clearing the game rather than specifically Omega. That's a shame. Bam. It's crazy shit, man. Have you tried the Savage yet? We just beat the Savage last night. Me and my friends. All right. How are our dudes doing in the in here? Growing by about 11, Fluffy by 7. Very nice. We don't want them back yet because we don't really need them, but yeah. And doesn't that crap ever again? It's a really fun fight. What do you mean? It's awesome. No, it's genuinely one of my favorite fights. Especially the normal version is a really good fight. The Savage is insanely overtuned, but that's fine. I think it deserves to be. But I ironically think the normal fight is I really enjoy the normal mode. I without a doubt think it's a really good fight. And I think lots of people agree as well. I've been seeing lots of people agreeing online that the normal mode is probably one of the better fights in Wilds. It's currently up there for me with like Yakris and Zoshia. The mustard bomb and the unblockable lasers infuriate me. To be fair, the lasers are blockable. You need so those are two mechanics that are translated over well, the lasers not so much, but those are things that are translated over from what's it called? They're translated over from the actual fight in Final Fantasy. So the trick to Mustard Bomb is you basically back off and then place the Mustard Bomb down in an area that's out of the way. It's the typical MMO puddles. You gotta make sure you drop them somewhere that isn't gonna fuck you and your teammates over. And the lasers are blockable. You just need guard up for them. If you have guard up, you can actually block them. And it actually helps a lot. I would recommend trying that. How do I... Okay, let me take a look at the map. I'm clearly not as good as reading it as I thought I was. I know this is the right way. I just have to... Wait, I could have just gone up normally, I think. Bollocks. Oh well. Time to go back. Wasted a repel on that shit. Let's have... You know what? Let's have Dratini out. It's gonna one-tap everything in the forest, so... Because I kind of don't want to go for that again. But I think... I genuinely think normal Omega is... that I have to stop fighting to go to corner of somewhere. That thing won't mess with me. That's mechanics, dude. If a fight is all about wailing on something, then you might as well... I don't know. Fight against, what's his name? Chetacabra. The fact that you actually have to think about your moves. What's up, Cal? No, but I think normal Omega is an incredibly fair fight. You just need to know how to handle the mechanics. The Nasilla DPS check, though, is it can be very annoying. It's much more doable once you know how to use the environment to your advantage. Knowing the fact... So, a big part is, Azure as well, is you have to make sure that somebody has aggro. The fight becomes immensely easier the moment somebody has enmity. Because suddenly a lot of the AoE markers are only focused on the person who has the enmity. Which is honestly really big for the fight itself. It means that the people who want to do DPS can do so a lot easier. Obviously, it's still not mindless wailing, but it is realistic. So I'd say... I slept all day. Well, good morning to you, Cal. Ugh. Odds are, maybe something didn't have enmity and it felt a lot shittier than it would have been. Got my first clear on normal yesterday? Hell yeah. What did you think of the fight? I do think even normal is probably one of the hardest fights in Wilds right now. Good evening, Phantom. It's me, Gina. Were you awake? My Hoppip and I are getting more in sync with each other. Oh, it's the one that the Hoppip could only use Splash. But you know what? I still haven't caught Ditto. It's been beyond frustrating. Bye, let's chat again. Move around 3, wish me luck. Rest up well, Cal. I hope you beat your fever. Second fast, even with enmity? Yeah. I found it pretty hard to use slow weapons like Greatsword. Well, you've come to the right place. I'm a Greatsword main. I have only used the Greatsword in hunts. Till this day in Monster Hunter Wilds. And Akuma, but that's about it. The trick is, honestly, you don't want to use your TCS unless you're absolutely certain you can succeed with it. Throw a guard up on your Greatsword as well in order to block the lasers. And when you are, when something is coming at you while you're charging on attack, use your shoulder charge to mitigate as much damage as you can in that moment. It's mainly about timing. Stick to the hind legs. Go for a 2-part combo. Your shoulder charge into a strong slash, into a strong wide slash, which is the other attack that's not charging it. You can technically go into TCS after the strong wide slash or whatever it's called. If you're entirely certain that they're going to stay still or you're not going to get attacked while doing so. I'm not the best Greatsword user, but it was with City. Oh yeah, he moves in the most inconvenient times. Oh hey, this is the bike shop. I've been selling a lot of bikes lately. It's because of you. It's because you've been riding around on that bike, advertising for me. I was wondering how best to thank you, and I thought I'd just give you the bicycle you're riding around. It's yours. Thanks so much. Yippee! I want to pick it up on Wilds, but Hammer is my main. That's fair. Yeah, I always think this is my opinion. I know a lot of people say that Greatsword is really beginner friendly, and they're not wrong. My opinion is a bit shifted on it though. I believe Greatsword is bait. You can use Greatsword to a serviceable amount after picking it up, but you need more than anything to know the moveset of a monster you're fighting. Because if you don't know its moveset, you're not hitting anything. Either you're going to miss your attacks, which has become easier in Wilds because of focus mode. If you're playing Greatsword, focus mode is your absolute best friend. I sometimes go through fights without ever getting out of focus mode. Being able to aim your attacks mid-charge is amazing. And beyond that, if you don't know the moves of your enemy, you're going to get knocked around while trying to charge up your hits. Because going for normal, quick hits will very rarely do enough damage on a Greatsword. So it's about knowing how to prep and set up for the next attacks. Really don't like that this monster seemingly wasn't even thought to be fought solo. They even give you a pop-up going, use SOS flares. Fuck you, game. I don't mind it. They said... They straight up said that this is supposed to be like a raid fight in Final Fantasy 14, right? That's the intent. You can compare it to monsters like Safi'jiiva in Worlds. Where the purpose is that you're supposed to have a tank that is there to take most of the hits while you do other stuff. I'd honestly say just use the support hunters. And honestly, if you're good enough, it is soloable. I'm seeing lots of people start soloing it now without too much of an issue. It's just a matter of how you deal with it. You just need to be... You just need to know the fight. Bug catching. I don't have any bug types. Wait, I do have a Heracross. Wait, but it's in my PC. Hold on. The place they put him in? Why? We need to do a hunt together, Azure. I wanna see where you're like where you're like not having a good time with. But it's well, part of the reason is, well, one, he just landed there. Two, it reflects in his savage phase. Or in his savage mode. Part of it is that... Wait, let's... Before I do that, let's... Where do I even go from out here? Okay, the national park. Pretty... In my Poke Walker, right? I remember having a Poke Walker. But yeah, the purpose, I think, was for it to fight one of the quote-unquote strongest monsters, which at the moment in Wilds is Jindahad. I feel like. Like, Jindahad is like kind of represented as being a guard point, gets fucked in the ass by lasers, but I pretty much learned to just run the fuck away. Again, get guard up. Guard up will trivialize the lasers, unironically. It's exactly like people wanted. It's like old Monster Hunter where you have to kit up specifically for the monster. This is what people have been whining about wanting the entire time is, oh, I missed the times where I had to, you know, prep for the monster and stuff like that. That's Omega. The better you prep for it specifically, the better you're gonna do. Aww, fucking Rattata getting blocked. That's really funny. Get a nice picture. You can see all the pictures on your PC. That's... I was not expecting Rattata to get blocked there, dude. Pay attention, please. Oops. I have to quit thinking like a teacher all the time. You must be a Pokemon trainer. Since you're working so hard, I want you to have this. Ooh, a Quick Claw. That's pretty good, actually. Will strike first during battle. Fufusha. That's an interesting noise for a cat to make. I take walks in the park, but I never go into the grass. Trainers always want to battle. Bam. I think the best tips I've seen for people fighting Omega and struggling is get fire resistance. Having fire resistance will give you an easier time. But also getting... Wow. First, I accidentally hit a 1. Immediately a Pokemon. And... What elements are his lasers? I think for the most part, it is just fire. Is the best I can understand from it. But I couldn't find directly. He's weak to dragon and lightning. You've been using Olivia's armor? Hold on. I don't like fighting the snow area. It's not really the snow area, to be fair, though. It's Jindahad's arena. He has the same arena as Jindahad. I think it's pretty open, honestly. There's very few places where it's actually too little area. It's only the second area that he is. There's a little, like, kind of like a figure 8 style area. It's like 2 balls, 2 arenas, and then there's a small connector area. You just need to get him out of that. Everything else is really open. Second area is a headache. You can just move him out of it. Either, like, the outside area is fine, the inside area is fine, IMO. It's just that little bottleneck in the middle that gets tough. I would say. My Pokemon is simply darling. Let me tell you how proud my darling makes me. But I do believe, one, Azure, have you been upgrading your armor? Like, have you upgraded your Olivia armor? Yeah, okay. I think Olivia armor might also just be kind of out of date, but I'm not entirely certain. Twister. Which set was it? Was it the Ace? Was it the Ace armor or some shit? What was it? What was it called? Your Pokemon is so cute and adorable. You love Pokemon just like I do. Want to trade phone numbers? Oh boy. Here we go. Hetty? Whoa, a Hetty raid. How you doing? What's up, Exceed? Miyuvel? Hina? You guys are all doing well. We're currently just doing a little bit of on a map, but I make do with my Snubble. I'm just kidding, Snubble, you're the cutest bro. Damn, that's just mean. What the fuck? What's up, Billy? Just a bit EP. What were you guys doing? You playing some League of Legends? That's why. SMH. How's Pokemon? It's pretty solid. We just beat a gym, and now we are trying to see where to go next. Let's fight this guy. Also, thank you for the follow, Exceed. I appreciate that. The world is deep. There are still lots of things we don't know. But I know more than you. Okay, dude. A know-it-all, huh? School Kid Jack. It's actually pretty in character. School kids being like, I know more than you. Well, music is always a banger. Absolutely right. Voltorb. So this was my first Pokemon game. It's so nostalgic. Yeah, chat voted for it. I had a few Pokemon games in the list. Soul Silver one was the one that won. Just barely though. The one that was next on the list, I think lost by 1 vote, was Pokemon Ranger. Your knowledge is impressive. I like that. Want to trade battle tips? I'll phone if I get info. Okay. Pokemon Red. Look at this. We got a fossil over here. Ranger, never heard of it. Pokemon Ranger. It's a separate. May not look like it, but I have many Pokewalkers on me. Many? Damn, lady's rich. It's a spin-off game where you are a Pokemon Ranger and you kind of solve issues, I guess. Yeah. Red or Fire Red? There's a difference. If it's Fire Red, you're not as ancient. Dragon Breath. Dragon Rage, sorry. Dragon Breath is a different move. Six to 7 years ago? Was there color in the game? Yes, then it was Fire Red. Because OG Pokemon, hold on. Oh, he lived. Because this is what the OG looked like. Oh, if you play on Game Boy Color, well, this is what it looked like. Oh, I guess this is the color you would get. But yeah. Hold on, let me see. Fire Red. Did it look like this? It look like that. And then my tablet died forever, so all of that was gone. Oh, 7. That's rough. Also Twister. Okay, yeah, the Guild Ace set. Yeah, that's the one that you're rocking. Wait, what did it want to move? What did it learn? Slam. Sure, let's get rid of Leah. You think I'm cool, right? So how about we... Why does everybody want my numbers, dude? You can call me anytime. But I won't. I bet you'll call me, though. Because they always do. Yeah, I've played, I think, every Pokemon game. Well, at least I've tried. I haven't finished every single Pokemon game, but I've played Pokemon Yellow. I haven't played Silver, Gold, and Crystal. I've watched somebody play Crystal, though. I've played Ruby and Emerald. I think I've even tried a bit of Sapphire. I've played... I own Platinum, Diamond, and Pearl. I own all 3. I've played... I think I own Black and White, both of them as well. I've never played Black 2 and White 2. I have played Pokemon X. I've played Sun and Moon. I played Sun specifically. I think my sister played Moon. I haven't played Sword and Shield. But I have played Pokemon Violet. Of my number in this game? Dude, are you gonna call me like Joey for like the 50th time telling me that his Rattata is like a super Rattata and then it's better than other Rattatas? And he calls me like every 20 minutes? We adore our Pokemon even if they dislike us. That's what being a Pokefan is all... That's terrifying. Please don't say it like that. Whoa, a Raichu. Look at this guy. I have a Dragon Rage. Ooh, it's quick. Capture Rattata and call it Cadrill. The rat. Oh, I see it. Okay. Oh. I see. I forgot when Dratini evolves into Dragonair. My Pokemon! Get wrecked. Anybody else that we haven't fought yet? I think that's everyone. But actually, hold on. Can we ride our bike here? Yep. I'm out of breath. I've been running to try and charge the Pokewalker. Anyway. We don't have that. We can get this though. A Soothe Bell! Primitive as it is, it's super charming. That's fair. Soothel is going to be really helpful when we get a Pokemon that evolves via friendship. Oh, Ball. Icy Ball. Dig! Also a very good move. You got to be a bit careful, though. Because, if I'm not mistaken, Dig is one of those moves that can... You usually avoid moves. Earthquake, not so much. If somebody hits you with an Earthquake while you're using Dig, it's kind of GG. Ball? What ball? Can we go to the left here? I like how the music gets quieter for if you're next to the well, or the fountain. Ah. All right, Route 36. Give me the blue apricorn. Dratini should... Wait, how much health does Dratini have? Yeah, about half. We can give it a quick normal potion, I think. We don't have any normal potion. No, we do, actually. 20 points. Yeah, that'll do. And after that, we probably don't need to use a potion ever again. Ah! Let me guess. Let me guess what you're thinking. Okay. Is this a psychic? Okay. Abra? What are you gonna do? Teleport out of here? Yeah. Dragon Rage! Got him. Kadabra? Alright, alright. Imagine he pulls out the Alakazam. That'd actually be insane. Let's use the Twister. Hopefully he gets paralyzed from this. Should be able to two-shot though. Oh, maybe not. Let's go for Dragon Rage to finish off. Suppose we can swap off after this. Uh-oh. Please don't. That's unfortunate. Damn, that sucks. Ghastly. We can give it a Nightshade. Wait, it can't be super effective though. Ah, it's poison, I forgot, dude. That sucks. Keep forgetting. It's like, oh, he's Ghost. You can use some good moves here. I suppose we can just Magnitude him. I forget that Kadabra is just so strong early. And he sends out another Abra, okay. 2 Abras and a Kadabra. Not Flash. Can Magnitude miss? I mean, I suppose it must. Anyway, oh wait, this is what I think it is. Goldenrod. Is that leading me back to Goldenrod? I honestly don't remember. I work tomorrow and 5 AM was a long time ago. Yeah, no worries, Hetty. Have a good rest. Need a run. Give an Ember. I don't want to physically attack it because it can poison me, I think. Oof. Yippee! You won 3,000 bananas. Make sure not to eat them all in one place. Anthony? Sup? It's Anthony, how are you? Lately, I've been running across wild Ekans quite often. They're easily taken care of. Alright then, be good. Hey, Drowsy. This is the Pokemon you can trade in for a Machop here. Take out the bananas. Thank you, thank you. They must be kept safe. Ah! My Ember! Alright, flame wheel time. Lamau. Might use it to sing Chicken Banana. I don't know that one, I don't think. Wait, did I never fight this guy? It lurks in the night. Did I actually never fight this guy? Duck. Oh, and he's got a Growlithe. Well, this is awkward. Do a smoke screen. Not the Leo. This is agonizing. I could have just swapped to Quagsire, honestly. Let's see what his other Pokemon is. We'll actually level up from this too. Another Growlithe, okay. Quagsire time. Joke's on you. Water! There you go. Whoops! What do you mean, whoops? Dude attacks me and then is like, oh, oops. Didn't mean to attack you there. My bad. There we go. Oh man. My eyes feel so dry, dude. Keep rubbing them. Man, no, like, yeah, I don't know. I think, just on the topic of Omega, very, very fun fight in the normal. I think the normal is a well-designed fight that makes you... It basically makes you utilize so much of whatever you have. And I enjoy that. The DPS phase can be a bit rough because Nacilla's a fucking pain in the ass. Or the DPS check, should I say. And that's something I can agree with. I think Nacilla is such a pain. But hey. And beyond all of that, I think the rest of the fight is really cool. The music is phenomenal, obviously. And it makes you think about your build. It makes you think about how you could do things better. Makes you bring multiple types of items. Doubly so, are you using your Pictomancies, Azure? No? You should try them. They're actually pretty good. And pretty fun. I think they do extra damage within the Omega fight because that's obviously what it's designed for. Holy shit. That gave me a lot of XP. I have to look down something that's okay. Oh! Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say no. Now I feel bad. Now, and he gives me stuff too. So we'll want a Quagsire up in front. Scrub bottle? Yes. Which doesn't like the scrub bottle the Oddtree attacked. Sudowoodo is actually a really high level. I believe this is kind of intended to be like a, almost like a mini boss battle. Sudowoodo is such like a, he's such bait because he looks like he's a plant type, but he really isn't. In fact, fighting him as if he were a plant type ends up being a big mistake. Because if you go in like with fire type moves or bug type moves or anything like that, or flying type moves, you end up being screwed over quite heavily. Let's use a normal Pokeball. If he hasn't that fight, I don't care how close it makes it with a fire. That is such trash, summoning things to annoy you or fucking Nacilla. Yeah, that's definitely, that's a fair one. I think that's something that, a fair criticism with the fight is the, that's the damage check, the DPS check. You have to kill Nacilla so that it makes the shield. It's kind of on the same vein as it being annoying in, what's it called? Okay. It's the same vein as like Elatrion. Elatrion is a really cool fight that is, for me, kind of ruined by the elemental check. So yeah, I get it. That's something that I think is a fair criticism on the fight, because yeah, it is really frustrating when it's like, oh, it is a really good run. Oh, berry pots. With berry pots, you can grow any berry from any region with no worries. That's right, I'll give you some berries too. Berry pots won't do any good without berries. Oran berries! Pecha or Pekka? I don't know. Berries. Ecruteak, yes. Are they like in my bag? So you can't just fuck off when the big fuck you laser? No, you can still do that, actually. Technically. What you can do is you can just use a Farcaster and you dip and you're fine. The downside is that he gets a permanent buff He does like way more damage afterwards if you don't pass the DPS check there. He goes like Super Saiyan mode. I'm not sure how I like the idea of it saying fertilize. Tried map warping? Yeah, I think you need to Farcaster. I'm not entirely certain though. I haven't tried Farcastering, but I think I've heard somebody mention that you can do that. I guess having some of that is good too, though. Yeah. Plant. Recover from confusion. Let's have 2 of each. Alright, sick. I imagine that maybe worked on everything. I'm not entirely certain. Going down brings us to the town, right? Oh, the ruins, which leads us to the town. Right. But it's also, yeah, the ads thing. It goes along quite well with how it kind of works in Final Fantasy as well, because when you're doing a raid, you'll have certain damage checks that if you don't clear the damage check, the boss enrages and either wipes your team or becomes a lot stronger, meaning it's almost impossible to beat. And that's kind of what they were going for. I think it's not as much of an issue as it could have been. I think, though annoying, the Nursilla, the damage check could be a lot more annoying. That's why you have all of the little shits around. Like, you have the Morbolds, and you have the Cactars. Because they specifically... The Morbolds can stun the Nursilla a lot, so the idea there is you bait them towards it, and then you stun it, and it's basically free hitting. And obviously the Cactars do like a lot of damage if you manage to keep the Nursilla on top of them. And then all in all, yeah, you're supposed to combine those and stuff. I know a bunch of people who say they prefer to keep the arena stuff for that fight. So all of the arena breaking things, like pulling the wall down and stuff, for the Nursilla specifically, which I think is completely fair. Dinner tips. Thank you for that. The move dig can take you back to the entrance when you use it. Oh, true. I remember dig can do that. Did I just dodge you? What was that? That was, the noise. An anime girl moaning because something is happening. I presume it's nothing too sussy, though. It just sounds sussy. Give me a mud bomb on the Mareep and a dragon rage on the Marrow. Wonderful. Boom! Easy peasy. Wow. Good job. Give it. Oh, Twister hits 2 enemies. Mmm. That's pretty cool, actually. We got 1 less XP from that one. Hold on. Oh, you're a cute little trainer. Why don't you battle me? Stranger danger! Stranger danger! I need an adult! Hey there, you young trainer. Won't you battle? Ah, there's 2 of them! Ah! Ah! Damn, Clefable and Wigglytuff sounds like an absolute nightmare to deal with. What the fuck? Let's start off with the Twister. Hopefully they can get paralyzed from this. No, no paralysis. Can I use Thunder Wave on both of them? Just a mud shot on you. No, I have to choose. Onto Clefable. Here we go. That's a lot of XP too. Not the double slap. Oh, good grief. Another one. Nothing that annoys me. Why can't Nasilla hit the Cactars or the Marble whatevers? It's hard to stop attacking and get out of the way when those little shits keep following you around. Okay, so the Cactars do not follow you around. They are stationary, and once you hit them, they will start doing like AoE things around them. It does hurt you. It doesn't hurt you that much though. It's quite manageable, honestly. They're mainly there to just hit the Nursilla. Because they do a fair amount of damage to the Nursilla. Alternatively, for the Marbles, they will always path you. There's a limited amount of them, however. The idea is what you want to bait them towards Omega. And once you baited them towards Omega, they'll activate, and you want to hit Omega with the breath. You can hit them with the grappling hook thing, and what it will do is it will. Oh, I didn't mean to. Oh well. What it will do? I chose the wrong one. Bollocks. What it will do is it will then do its breath attack, and you want to aim it on top of Nursilla. Only problem is Nursilla is a bit of a pain to try and reach. Because she moves around a lot. But yeah, once those are gone, by the way, they are gone. And I'm fairly certain they can get hit by Nursilla. There's been a few times where we got screwed over because we wanted to use the Marbles on the Nursilla. And she killed them all already, so we couldn't really use them. Mud Bomb on the Clefable again, and use Dragon Rage on the Wigglytuff. Good. I think this will be enough. Oh, it's a crit too. Hell yeah. Well played, you two. Hey, Quagsire level up. +4 attack is crazy. Hey, level up for Dratini too. You're good. Wow, you're strong. That's right. The good ending. Beat them down. But yeah, half the fight with Omega is just knowing the fight. Genuinely. Which is why I'm shocked that you dislike it. It's a very old school classic Monster Hunter-y fight. Where you need to make sure to learn the moves and prep accordingly for the fight. Very much reminds me of like a lot of the world fights that I did that were like in the harder end of things. I had to actually think, learn the mechanics, learn the fights. Know what it's like, its physical tells are for when it's about to do a certain attack. And yeah, if you're having trouble and you want to guard things, get guard up. The beams become guardable once you have guard up. The same goes for the big Giga Beam as well. The hyper laser shit becomes guardable if you have guard up. So a big recommend on that, honestly. If you're struggling and you have a weapon that can guard, just get a guard up going and it'll solve a lot of your issues. Oh wow, look at all these apricorns. Red! Is the guy done yet, by the way? He never called us, I don't think. Requires you to draw aggro from something like that. You can't use this area of the, You can't use this area of the map anymore? It's a progressive siege fight. Jindahad does that. It's the same deal as Jindahad, basically. As for that, Safi Jiva does that, though I don't think you've actually ever fought Safi. And technically, Raging Brachydios kind of does that. Once you're in the final, fight area, you can't go out. Yeah, you finally succeeded in using hypnosis, you little shit. Hey! Stop! Wake up, Quagsire! Brachy's explosion slime goes away quickly. I'm specifically talking about Raging Brachydios in Worlds, by the way. Which when you're in the last phase, you can't leave the arena. He's part of the fight. Hi, I'm Sunny of Sunday. Meaning it's Sunday today. I was told to give you this if I saw you. Oh, the mustard bomb. I think it technically does, go. It technically does leave at some point. It just stays there for a very long time. I think I've seen it like disappear at some point. If I'm not misremembering. But it just stays a really long time. Wait, what did he give me? Oh, he gave me the magnet. Right, power of electric types. Okay. I don't know why that was so hard for me to understand. Gave me the magnet. No point. Okay, we've got to... I guess we could... water gun it. Oh, it's going to take a bit, though. Well, at least he won't be able to use Peck. He'll have to use... Wait. All right, no. Ground can get hit by bird. Oops. When you go out of your way to draw the bomb into a corner, only for Omega to back his fat ass exactly into the corner. That's a big part of it, is you have to move him especially as the person with aggro. That's the one downside of doing it with bots is sometimes their thinking skills aren't the greatest. So yeah. It's actually something that a lot of the people I was playing with, they didn't know at first. Is that you're fine if you're on your sacred. Let's just get Geodude out. Let me drink some water actually too. Roll out. Got his ass. It was a crit too. Sheesh. Bam. Now, unironically, I've grown to really enjoy the Omega fight. I think it's definitely one of the more fun fights that we have available to us in Wilds at the moment. It's a fight that really rewards you for learning it and prepping for it. The Savage, however, absolutely is overtuned. And I think... I genuinely think you should try it. At some point. Just that's not the... That's not the fucking Pokemon Center. This is what I get for not paying attention to the screen. It's one of the... I genuinely see so many people disagreeing with you. I think that's just... I think... No offense, Azure, I think that's a skill issue. Like, or something like that. I'm surprised you had such a bad time, because I think... Like, literally, some of the top posts are like... I haven't felt that, like, I'm seeing, like, posts on this. Like, I haven't felt this way since Raging Bracky. People are, like, super happy for the challenge. Love it or hate it, the Omega is probably the best addition for Wilds. My thoughts after 30 successful hunts. All of that stuff. Like, I'm surprised that you dislike it so much. Because I at no point, as a great sword player, like, This fight counters me in a lot of moments. I actually had a really good time with it. I'd like to try it again, like with you. See if there's any reason as to why you're having such a different experience. And by skill issue, I don't really mean true skill issue. I'm more in the sense of the... Probably more of a... How do I word this? In an accurate way. What was going on here? More in a way that is... With it and that I'm getting my balls rocked, I'd never solo all of Portable Third. It's the inherent bands for a group or something like that. I mean, it is very soloable. I've seen that people are beginning to solo it. You just need to hit it in the... Hold on. Let me see. Savage. Omega solo. Team Darkside made a video. I'm actually kind of curious about this. Is this a full team? Hi, I'm Bill, and who are you? Phantom, huh? You know what? I'm the one who developed the system to transfer Pokemon. Oh, right, you're the computer guy. But it couldn't have been done by me alone. For example, do you know the Hoenn region? This girl, Lynette, from Hoenn made the Pokemon storage system easier to use. My friends all over the world are working together to improve the Pokemon trade and storage systems. I have to hurry on back to Goldenrod and see my folks. Bye-bye. What an... Does that unlock something? Okay, it's... Let me see. Switch Axe, sure. I'm curious to see how the Switch Axe does it. Let's take a look. This is the Savage mode as well. So this is the harder version. I'm kind of curious. I'm looking at it right now. I can't show you guys right now because of how I have my stream set up. Hold on. Do you ever watch the movie The Fly? Your first encounter with Bill in Gen 1 is a reference to it. Oh. Interesting. Right, the shields also are a big help that you can make on him. I'd honestly say if you're struggling with Omega, and this doesn't mean you, but like if one, like the general you, if a person is struggling with Omega, I'd say odds are they're just not using the tools given to them, or don't know how to utilize certain mechanics. Like the shields that he drops as well, because the shields are big. They basically render you impervious to most of his attacks. But this is really sick. It still takes a long time solo, but yeah. You can Google it. There's a lot of people who like, you know, solo it and stuff. Beverly. Hi, Phantom. This is Beverly. Were you awake? I've stripped out my stubble and made it even cuter than before. I happened to come across a wild snubble recently. My snubble, I assure you, was far cuter than the wild one. You can expect a call from me. Okay. Bam. Now let me know when you're available again, Ezio. I do want to fight. Through the fight. The only attacks Omega is the fire cross thing on the ground and the big laser. Okay, honestly, super easy things to do. You can guard against the fire cross. It's also quite simple. The fire cross will always happen in a plus shape. It will always happen in a plus shape. So you want to stay diagonal to it, hitting its legs, always. That's your goal. Always be hitting, especially if you have slashing damage. You want to hit its back legs. So you want to stay diagonally in its hind legs. If it's in super angry mode, when it's like all red and like, you know, and it's got the little alarm going off on top of it, then you have to be careful because it rotates itself a little bit for the second one. The temper tantrum is difficult, yes. That's something you kind of just want to stay clear of. Ideally, you'll have somebody with aggro at that point, so he's like more aligned to attacking them. But as long as you're careful with that and you back off when you see him start doing it, you should be okay. He only does it 3 times. He does, you know, he does his little jump around, jump, and then he does like a couple of beams. Angry, angry jump, couple of beams. Angry, angry jump, and then it's the normal fire cross that he does, and then he's done. Then he's out of the tantrum mode. And the big laser's tough because if it's aimed at you and you're in a bad place, there's very little you can do to not get hit by that. I'd say best case scenario is learn what the animation is when he starts doing it. That way you can call your sacred. Calling your sacred is massive in that fight, by the way. Knowing when to call your sacred is going to save your life multiple times. But beyond that, you can also get guard up. Guard up is such a godsend if you have anything that can block. Because with it, you'll be able to mitigate a lot of those things. So the little lasers, the side lasers that he shoots out, as well as the big laser, you can actually guard against. And I recommend it's one of my recommendations. If you're still like new to the fight and you can't like dodge things really well yet, which is even now, it's me. I'm one of those people. Throw on a guard up and yeah, just block those. Like Rage, the appearance of a red Gyarados. I smell a conspiracy. I know it. Morty, the gym leader, is so cool. The Pokemon are really tough too. Is that gym leader next? Oh, I think it is. Damn, already? Oh, link battles. Even on blockable, I can dodge between them pretty often. Again, they are blockable if you have guard up. But yeah. That saved me a couple times when we were doing Savage, because he spams them in Savage. In the Savage mode, he can sometimes do the lasers like 2 to 3 times in a row. Which is rough. But with enough planning, yeah. I'm going to rehearse at the dance theater. Care to join me? Okay. Blushed emoji. Burn tower destroyed by a mysterious fire. Please stay away as it is unsafe. There was one time that I was locked into a guard point loop by the little Omega explosions when the laser hit me. The little shits, yeah. That's tough. Morty. Is this one of those places we can immediately just go? Oh, hello. Your business with the gym leader. Morty, the gym leader, has gone to the burn tower. Sorry, but you'll have to leave. Ho, ho, ho. Okay. Not yet. He's ghost type, correct? Historical city. Fair. No, there's, I mean, like, yeah, at this point, there's multiple instances where I've cleared the normal fight without carting. It's manageable. It's part of the reason why I like it. I think it's a fight that keeps me engaged. My Eevee evolved in Espeon, but my friend's Eevee turned into an Umbreon. I wonder why. We're both raising our Eevee the same way. I can tell you why. Use Revive, a Pokemon that has fainted will wake right up. That gets me onto the point. How do I get an Eevee? How does one obtain an Eevee? What do you need? Okay. Is there somebody in Ecruteak that gives me one since that guy is talking about Eevee? Let's take a look around. Okay, this is a house without a door. Concerning. I thought I just heard a woman screaming or something. Is that just me? That's concerning as well. Ecruteak used to have 2 towers, one in the east and one in the west. Bum ba bum ba bum 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 bum. What's up, dude? Ah, that's a nice Pokemon you're walking with. They make you feel uplifted, don't they? They give us hope of the light, so to speak. Speaking of the light, I heard something about the lighthouse in Olivine. The Pokemon that serves as the beacon has fallen ill. Sounds like it's in trouble. Oh no! This happened when I was young. The sky suddenly turned black. A giant flying type Pokemon was blocking out the sun. I wonder what that Pokemon was. It's like a bird and like a dragon. Is there really a Pokemon that big? If it exists, it must be powerful. Is the dialogue swapped there if you're playing on Heart Gold? I'm assuming in the game in Heart Gold he's talking about Ho-Oh, and this time he's talking about Lugia. Lugia. What's this one? Barrier station to Bell Tower. No trespassing. Trespassing by the unworthy. I'm worthy, right? Can I not even talk to you? Rainbow-hued Pokemon flying gracefully over the tower. The silvery, sparkling Pokemon resting gently upon the whirling seabed. All this is... Oh, right. Silvery, sparkling... Yeah, okay. Ho-Oh and Lugia. The Johto region has 2 legendaries. One is the legendary... legend about Whirl Islands. The other is the Bell Tower legend. We've been passing down the Bell Tower legend for generations in Ecruteak City. Well, that means we can go and grab the legendary soon, right? Morty, the gym leader, ascended this tower to try to bring back Ho-Oh because it no longer appears. Even he couldn't bring it back. You don't seem to have the Ecruteak gym badge. If you can't even defeat Morty, going up there will be a waste of time. Sorry, but you'll have to leave. Aw, man. If you go west from the city, you'll reach a port called Olivine City. When your Pokemon learn surf, you can go out to the ocean from Route 40 without a ship. Wow! Now let's go to that house in the middle. Here. The suspicious looking one. The dance theater. Oh, hell yeah. Hey, hey! Stop dancing such a serious dance. Show me something like a hula dance. You mustn't push such a request on me. Huh? You telling me you don't respect what the customer wants? Well then, I'll show you how to dance. I'll show you a great one. What the fuck is he doing? What's the deal with that Team Rocket grunt messing with my kimono girl? You're a trainer, aren't you? Please help her. Ow, ouch, the stomach ache. I wouldn't let this guy act like that to wear it off for this pain. Okay, dude. You did such a terrible thing to Kimono Girl. I don't understand how young people behave these days. Let's let Kolava out up front. Kolava needs some XP. Huh? Who are you? You dare to get in my way? Coughing, huh? Use Flame Wheel. Nice. Nice, good miss. And finish it off with a quick attack. Very good. Looks like I lost. That's right, give me your money. Oh no! You make me look like a villain! Oops, I have an important mission. They found out I was wasting time here, they'll make me start over as the lowest Team Rocket grunt. I better leave now. You must be Phantom, correct? That was indeed excellent. Kind and strong. Good at raising Pokemon as well. That person does know what to look for in people. Oh, that's just me talking to myself. Never mind. They're talking about me. Such. Wonderful! You are so courageous for your age. It was a rare sight to see. I want you to have this. Don't be shy. Take it. Hey, Gem, is this strength? Oh, surf! Well, we can't use it yet, though, unfortunately. It's a move that lets Pokemon swim across water with ease. Quite the trainer for your age, indeed. I was supposed to be the hero. So much for getting close to a Kimono Girl. Okay, dude. Alright, Mr. Bellyache. I think we just teach Surf to Quagsire, no? I think we talked to everybody here already. I don't think there's a downside to Quagsire knowing Surf. Right? I think the only downside is the fact that he's quite heavy into attack. But it's a straight up better version. I think if we're gonna give him something, Waterfall fits better. The problem is if we give him Waterfall, or if we give him Surf right now, that ends up being an issue because we'll have less moves to play around with. Let me think. Are there any other water types that I want? Let me take a look at the Pokedex. Right, not gonna get you. I have you. Probably not gonna go you. That's a choice. No. Probably not. Not a terrible choice, but... I do kind of want that Pokemon. That's probably going to be a better... Yeah, there's some other water types that we'll probably grab, so... We don't need to grab that yet. We don't need to do Surf yet. We can chill with the Water Gun. Hope you're doing well, Sylvie, son. Can we not get in? Oh, okay, I just didn't go far enough. The Burnt Tower. There they are. Who do I wanna lead? I can keep Quillab there, I think. Look at these guys. My name is Yusin. I'm on the trail of a Pokemon named Suicune. And you are? Phantom. Glad to meet you. I've heard rumors that Suicune is here, so I came to look. Take a look at the basement through the hole in the floor. Suicune is down there. I could go downstairs, but I know it would run away in no time. I know. I've tried it many times. There seems to be more than meets the eye with you. My name's Morty. I'm the Ecruteak gym leader. Because my old friend Yusin is here on the trail of Suicune, I decided to investigate the Burnt Tower. Ecruteak has a legend about these legendary Pokemon, Suicune, Entei, and Raikou. As the gym leader of Ecruteak, I must have a proper understanding of it. Well, look who it is. If it isn't Bastard. Oh, it's you. You're here to catch the legendary Pokemon to make yourself look strong. That is only a dream. You see, the legendary Pokemon suits a trainer like me who was sworn to become the strongest trainer. A battle with Team Rocket Grunts is just right for you. You calling yourself a Team Rocket Grunt? Damn, level 20s. Let's use the Flame Wheel. Probably try and Hypnosis me. Oh, Mean Look? Okay. Fortunately, I think that goes away after I kill it, so... Just a quick Ember. He'll send out Croconaw now. I'm fairly certain. Yeah. Oh, I don't have my Flappy with me. That's an inherent weakness. Let's go based off of weaknesses then. We'll throw out Dratini. Because water is, I believe, weak against dragon types. We'll hit it first with a... Okay. You're already quicker than me, I think. Unless Scary Face is priority. We'll hit it with a Dragon Rage. That should deal with it pretty well. Oh no, I'm quicker than it, still. Now, especially because of the Paralyze, I guess. Okay. Makes sense. How many? I can just go for it again. And I'm still quicker than it. Let me think. Who would he send out after Croconaw? Does he have anything with an Ice-type move? I honestly don't think so. Zubat? Nah. I mean, might as well send out Geodude. I think Geodude is getting close to evolving soon. Hit it with a rock throw. Oh god. Honestly, should get Dratini out. Dratini has a counter to that with the shed skin. Fortunately, though, Geodude can tank this shit like it's nobody's business. Rock throw. Rock throw is such a funny attack to me, dude. Yeah, let me just throw a stone at this thing. Magnemite. Hey, perfect instance for Quilava. Out of desperation, weak people sometimes do okay at fighting back. Brother, you have not taken a single Pokemon off of me. Get your head out of your ass. Huh! I'm not fighting with another weakling ever again. It's just too much playing around. He's coping so hard, dude. Yeah, whatever. You would never be able to catch legendary Pokemon anyway. Okay. He keeps yapping. Oh! I forgot what Pokemon we find here. Coughings. Okay. Oh, bastard. Real! This place, level 14 Mons. Really good place to farm. By the looks of it. I'll use this as my new XP place. Why is there just a fire dude there? I just realized. Hello? Alright, let's get Quilava up to 23. And I think while we're here, we can probably swap to Geodude. I think Geodude's a good choice here. Erwin! Add to my herd. You defeated Whitney? It makes me proud to be your friend. Call you later. Who the fuck's Erwin? The juggler, right. Dude. Geodude. Like, who the hell is Erwin, dude? Don't worry, we fire breathers know the true power of fire better than anyone. Yeah. A fire breather Ned. He sends out a coughing, which I think we can beat up with a magnitude. So I don't think they have... Ah, it does have levitate. That's my fault. Let's just roll out, sweep it then. Oh, that was a crit. Nice, 1 damage. I thought he'd have like actual fire type. Okay. Yeah, let's swap. So I don't have anybody that can very effectively take care of coughing at this moment. Let's get Dratini out. Hit him with a Dragon Rage. It won't one-shot, but it'll do a significant amount of damage. It will one-shot, actually. Oops. I didn't realize that he had under 40 HP. Growlithe! Okay, this one Geodude can deal with. Roll out! Anyone else names the Mareeps Dolly, or is it just me? I can see the inspiration, but I don't. What level does Geodude evolve? An antidote. Little Bambi, you know the reference? Yeah. Ooh. Done. I guess we could just use rollout against it. Sure. Got a Pokemon ad about Pokemon Legends? Oh shit. That's you dead by now, right? I'd imagine so. I remember, I mean, the sheep Dolly died back in 2003, but let me look. Let me look at its copies. So Rosie, there is no actual. Okay, that's funny. There's no actual. Hold on, let me see. Birth, life, death, legacy. No. There's no information on the clones. By the looks of it. I'm practicing my fire breathing. Why are there people practicing fire breathing in the burnt down place? This does not give you guys a good optic. Ooh, a Charmeleon. I'll just use a super potion. Why not? Ooh, a Dragon Rage too. That makes it pretty dangerous. In that case, let's go with our boy that has a lot of HP and can conveniently counter this Charmeleon. The place is already burnt down. It's still not a great optic for them. Well, joke's on you, I don't use attack. What? I do miss though, apparently. Stop missing! Lamau. Get wrecked, Richard. Or should I say Dick? It's just a storm, Dick. Ah! Another coughing. Oh, a rat attack. Right. Quilava wanted to get some levels, so. Not the pursuit. The pursuit pull there is crazy. What? That's great. But what? Where is... Oh, I'm on the wrong page. I'm so confused as to where my heals were. Perfect. Rock smash. HP up. Pretty nice, pretty nifty. And this place looks suspicious. Let's see. Nope, nothing. Wait, I can't leave through here? That's brutal. I thought I could just leave there. You want to see something insane though, Azure? Hold on. Check this out. I showed it at the beginning of stream. Dude, can I say though, the person that helped us, there was a person in the lobby that helped me and my friends clear Omega Savage. That dude, that individual is insane, by the way. Holy shit, a magnitude 10. But yeah, that hunter was absolutely bonkers. They essentially just... They didn't die, they didn't cart a single time. And we ran it like 8 times. In the entire time, they did not cart a single time. Some people are just way too good at the game. What level does Geodude evolve at? I guess he's a trade evolution, so it takes him a little bit. Liz. Evening, how you doing? This is Liz. Listen. I was listening to the radio in the ruins of Alf when an odd broadcast suddenly cut out in the regular show. I wonder what it was. Strange. I'll call you again. Ooh, is that advice to go to the ruins of Alf and listen to the radio there? Right out of the way, dude. My. Wait, how much HP does it have? That's enough for a magnitude. Looks like Akuma spinning Omega's face by a punch kick. That's how hard he's kicking it. But I know that I know a fair few people who've managed to clear the fight on normal with Akuma. I've not seen anybody clear the Savage yet with Akuma. That's probably going to be one of the new challenge runs, right? Can this monster be killed with Akuma? And the answer probably is always going to be yes, because I believe Akuma's attacks scale off of your weapon attacks, right? Meaning it will remain relevant. See. Right. Take a look at golems and stuff. So I want to compare. Okay, looks like Graveler and Golem learn stuff at the same time, as of Scarlet and Violet at least. Which is good. Let's take a look at Graveler. Compare it to Golem. Just to double check that I should really like immediately evolve them. Yeah. Yeah. Rock Blast, Earthquake, Explosion, Double Edge, Stone Edge. Okay, they both learn that at the same time. And finally, let's take a look at Geodude compared to them, to see if I should keep him as Geodude for longer. So technically, I'm looking at some of these. So, okay, there's a couple of things here. Firstly, I should get Rock Blast before I evolve into Graveler. I can, if I so choose, I could stay as a Geodude a bit longer and get the moves earlier. The same, it remains the same moves. It just means that I would learn them a couple of levels earlier. So, for example, if I don't evolve Geodude to Graveler and I let it level up instead, at 29, I will learn Earthquake, which I would typically learn at 33. At 32, I learn Explosion, which I would typically do at 38 if I evolved. If I still keep it a Geodude at 36, I get Double Edge, or he gets Double Edge, instead of 44, when Graveler and Golem would typically learn that. And then finally, at level 39, you get Stone Edge instead of 49 with the regular golem. Which is significant. I think that's definitely something to take into account. The only reason why I think that might not be necessary, however, is by the fact that I don't think... That's a 10 level difference by the time you reach Stone Edge. I think the trade-off is better to just immediately evolve it. But I don't know if that's a shared opinion. When you find a Larvitar by the time you reach 38, 48, I can't remember where it is here. Larvitar, I actually don't know where Larvitar is either. It's a good point. Let me see. Yeah, I feel like I should just immediately evolve it when I can. And then by extension...